Hi, I'm Annika Johnsons from Al Johnson's in Sister Bay. I hope you enjoy my new video series called Door County Girl. These are stories of my life, the people and places that I love, and of course how we all survive here in northern Wisconsin. You can come back as often as you like, but don't forget to subscribe to Al's YouTube channel. I'll be posting lots of really cool new videos. So let's go! Welcome to another episode of Door County Girl. Today I'm here with my friend Kit, who I work with. I call him my boss, but I'm his boss, but we're both each other's bosses because we like working together. But anyways, I think we're going to talk about Christmas today because I know it's only September, but I already put out Christmas stuff in the boutique and I can't believe how well it's selling already. So I'm going to let Kit take over because it's time for a little God Jul season, which means Merry Christmas in Swedish.
So Annika and I will do a little show and tell with some products and stuff. We definitely sort of picked out some favorites that we love for the holidays, and everything's sort of, I know with online, everything's sort of dribbling in for getting stuff. I mean, it's been selling phenomenally in the boutique, and online we're starting to sell a lot of the, especially our Tomten kind of items. So we've got a lot of different Tomtens for you. And a lot of
tomtas are the name of the game, and if you don't know what a tomta is, it's like a little Santa or a little gnome. Yeah. So that we've been selling those like hotcakes.
Yep. Yeah. So I think we'll start out with those guys just because they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
So we've got the mass variety of different types of Tomten for you. So
yeah, and we even have lady tomtas and we have little guy tomtas. And actually, these are awesome because they're not very expensive either.
No, they're really well priced. You can see just they're really well made. We try and find stuff that's high quality. We've got a lot of stuff that we get in from like Denmark, and those aren't anything here, but they'll slowly come in. You can sort of tell by the price because if the price is higher, it's going to be something that's made in Scandinavia versus something made elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then the other thing we have is the dangly leg guys. So sit them on your fireplace mantle and let everything hang.
We would call these guys the jingle bell guys. Yeah. And we only put one out at a time in the shop, and I'm the stocker in the back. And I can't keep these in stock, so I had to run over to you and ask you for more because people just love these.
I mean, because you can definitely put them on your fireplace.
I mean, you can put them up high and sit up above. They don't have to be in your way. They're kind of cool.
They bring in the season. They're fun. You can even put them out sooner. I think they sort of bring in.
On your counter. Super easy.
Blocking you or anything like that.
And I do like that they use the Scandinavian ticking and stuff like that. I like this little design stuff. I like that kind of thing.
No, definitely. I mean, it's a lot of felted materials, a lot of yarn for the beards and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the Scandinavian ones actually use, real hair from like different animals and stuff like that. So like you can find some that are really like that. Those are really expensive in there, but they're sort of neat and unique. It's one of those sort of.
Well, you know how I feel about fur. Yeah. No fur, ladies.
Well, it's
fur is great.
It's not that kind of thing, though.
I know.
It's sort of leftover material kind of thing.
I get it.
And then the other thing that has been really popular at a lot of the Christmas shows we do, so is the bottle toppers, because I think it's something where you can easily just. I think you can see it's totally bendable, but you can easily like a hostess gift. You go to somebody's house, you bring a bottle of champagne or wine or a bottle of vodka. And there you go. And it's a great gift. You're really not paying that much for this guy with the bottle, and it's just sort of, it brings in the holiday spirit, especially in a Scandinavian way.
Yeah, if you're doing like a little Julbord setup and you have wine already on the table, you could put these little guys on there. It looks great, festive.
Yeah, for sure.
We used to have we have these little gray ones, but they're not as cool as these new ones that we have with the little reindeer.
The little reindeer one. I think that's one thing that I think I've seen over the last 5 years is this Tomtens are sort of everywhere, or these little gnome guys, or however you want to refer to them. I use the Swedish tomte or tomten kind of thing.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
The other really popular trend in Scandinavian design for the holidays is straw. I mean, and straw ornaments.
Straw.
There's something really cool about a tree that's just all decorated in straw. If you're lucky enough to come to the restaurant during the winter, when we have everything set up for Christmas and the Julbord, is you see our trees, and you can see just a tree done up in straw with the little red ribbon on them and stuff like that.
Well, it
And-
looks so natural. It looks so like there's a beautiful green tree, but you've got the real golden, dainty little ornaments on it. It's just so beautiful.
yeah,
I love it.
it's a simplicity, but just it sort of has this.
And they
just
don't
feel
weigh
to it.
anything. You can just set them on a needle, and they just don't weigh
Yeah.
anything.
So we've got a bunch of different ones that way. So we've got.
The one thing I see we didn't bring, which I'm just going to mention, we have these Swedish heart wreaths, and they're made out of straw. And there's a bigger one and a smaller one, and we have been selling those like crazy. You can hang them on a door or on a cupboard
And I think,
knob.
I think it's an item too that you can leave up all year round
Yes.
with the heart. And the heart is actually a good luck sign in Scandinavia. So
Yeah, everybody needs a heart in their house for some good luck.
So we have lots of different size of packs of the straw ornaments. So you can get the largest one being like a 56 piece. I believe this is a 24 piece. 15, depending on how much you want to go in. And they all have sort of a variety of different ones. I mean, you can see the angel, you have stars, you have snowflakes, and then you have sort of the guys that sort of pine cones that sort of spin around and move with sort of just the natural airflow. So
I
really
always
neat
think
things.
about who makes these.
Yeah,
They're
can you
so
imagine the- like, the
dainty.
little
They're just
hands that
beautiful
are-
little
yeah.
hand done.
And then we have some
crafts.
larger sort of hanging ones here that are really popular.
Yeah, these are so cute too. These have been really popular. I didn't see them last year, so these have been different.
Yeah, these are sort of a new style here, or at least new ones to
Yeah, and
us.
sometimes they put a little girl in it, and sometimes they put a little boy in it, and
we've got
that
that
always
covered here,
seems
too.
to matter to some people. But sometimes there's a boy and a girl sitting in there.
So, and then you can see the different little packs here. So we're moving into the ornaments.
Yes.
We have a lot of sort of just packs of different ornaments.
Well,
So
these are adorable. These are called the sweater girl ornaments, and they have the little braids and these cute little sweaters on.
I just like how they're packaged too, because it's something
Yes.
that you can get ahead of time, and you know that gift to somebody that's like the couple that just got married and they're just they have their first Christmas tree. You can give them something a little
Yeah, or
Scandinavian,
you invited me
something a
over,
little-
and I thought,
yeah.
well, I'm going to give this to those guys for their Christmas tree. It's a little housewarming gift.
So all different types of these, like really
Yeah.
great packs. They're really affordable. These are all Swedish made here.
Yep, Sweden.
And then the iconic dollar horse ornaments, we've got a bunch here. So these are sort of just designed differently. These are more inexpensive than getting like the real deal stuff from Grana. I
You
mean,
know what?
this
I'm
is-
already sold out of those.
You have to come
But
steal
we'll
some
have to
from
get
me.
more.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal them from
See, this
Kit.
is what happens. We like start selling at Hanukkah. Like in the beginning, it's taking all my stuff, and then everybody's gone for the season, and I'm like in the boutique, like trying to find that one item.
Yeah, because I just said, oh my God, I'm out of these guys. So I go over there and get a load, and then he comes over and takes stuff from me all the time. So we kind of share.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And for the people who really are ahead of the game and want to get started on Christmas cards, we've got like Carl Larson. We've got 2 different types here. And
I'm all about tradition. These Carl Larson Christmas cards are gorgeous. There's 12. God jul och god nytt år. That means Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in Swedish. So people always ask about that. And I did put it in this one. Typically I leave them blank, but we're a Swedish restaurant, so I figured learn some Swedish, people.
I think it's just a unique and a nice item that you can get here.
Yeah,
too.
and Carl Larson, everybody loves Carl Larson. So any kind of cards you can get for Christmas is really traditional for Sweden and Carl Larson.
Yeah, and especially the photos on it in this pack are all ones dealing with like winter scenes, and I think they have like their Julbord scene in there. They have the sledding through the snow scene that he did. So just really.
And if you're
nice.
like my mom, you'd save these and you could put them in a little picture frame, and then you give them to Annika, and then I've got a whole bunch of them piled up in my foyer.
Oh really? I'll have to come.
For
I'll
my
have to
new
come
house.
take your foyers. They'll come
I
steal
have a
your
bigger
stuff.
house.
Yeah. Then I mean we're moving into more gifty items here. So socks. We get a lot of socks. I mean,
Wool socks.
I don't know. Like it's one of those things that I like. I'm surprised by socks,
Yes.
and then paper napkins for me online are huge. So I got some Banked and Lotta. They're a Swedish
Super
design
cute.
group.
They
Yeah.
all have different designs.
Yeah. So you can go online or you can stop in the boutique and you can see all these really cool. They're really well made. These are merino wool. This like screams to me. These are made in Norway. These are like I'm going cross country skiing.
Super duper
I'm just throwing
fatties.
those bad boys on, pulling them above my like jeans or something like that, or whatever athletic pants I have.
And even if you have sweaty feet, it wouldn't even get wet in there because they're so thick.
No,
wool.
these things are amazing. I mean, and like I like that they're high too, because it's like you don't need to wear long underwear. It just sort of.
Yeah, my brother Ralph ran over to the new store Skoll and got himself a pair of wool socks, and he said they're fabulous. Swears by them.
And I love these just because they scream Sweden. So the Swede that you have in your life.
Yeah,
that kind of
Sweden,
thing. So
and
you
has
got
a
the
little
flag,
heart.
the little heart in it, the colors.
And the colors. So I just thought my mom is going to love these. I'm going to go get her a pair because she doesn't like to come in the store because she says she's retired. But I brought her a little pair because it had the Swedish flag on, and she goes, oh, I have so many wool socks. I can't have another pair. So I kept them for myself. But I love them.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, if you have boots, don't have to be amazingly warm. You add a nice pair of socks to them.
Exactly.
It's a great way to layer in there. Oh, we don't want to forget our Tomten socks, too.
Oh, yeah,
So,
tomte socks. And Santa, Santa tomte socks.
so cute little ones. Swedish dishcloths. Of course, we've got Christmas designs. You can go online. We've got, I think, I might have almost 200 different Swedish dishcloths. So
Yes.
when Christmas comes, we'll definitely have all kinds of designs from
Tell
from
people
angels.
what they are, though, because people always go, what
So
are these?
they're made out of cellulose and cotton, and they are like just a wonderful way to like wipe your countertop, wipe your
Here's one that's already kind of
sort of dried,
used,
yeah.
but if I get it wet, it turns almost like a cloth, so you can
so
clean up.
like anything you'd use a sponge for, but the really thing is they don't harbor bacteria.
Right.
So they're like really great to use. They're easy to wash. So like you could throw them in your dishwasher. You could throw them in your clothes washing machine and just dry them. You can put them in the microwave and it sanitizes them in like I think it was like 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
So they're great to use. They just dry out and they're I think they replace like 10 to it might be 10 maybe 20 rolls of like full rolls of paper towel if you want to use it to dry. They're so soft that like the video we have on in the store, they're like the guy's wiping a baby's like face with them and the baby's like, like
Well, you know, it's funny because in the boutique now where I work, instead of with shipping with Kit, I'm in the warehouse, so my arch nemesis are the dishcloths because we have them numbered. And so I have to look at the little number and go file through like hundreds of dishcloths to find the replacements that we need out there because that's how fast we sell them.
Yeah.
Everybody just loves these. And when they don't know what they are, they buy two, but they always come back and get like 3 or 4.
oh, once you start using them, you're like,
Yeah.
you get hooked on them. And
Those
then
are
they're
really
They're
good.
so easy.
And a great gift.
And affordable too.
Yeah, a good little stocking stuffer.
Yeah, no, I think all these, I love the socks because they're great stocking
Yeah.
stuffers. I just have a little bit of napkins. We've got a lot of different types, whether you just want to have something a little more winter or if you want to go really all in on
Yes, and we sell a lot of napkins.
a lot online.
Yes.
Which sort of takes
These
us
are
to
super cute. I don't have these in the store. Got to get them online. Little tumptas.
Yeah. Straw goats. Everybody needs a straw goat.
Everybody
especially
needs
at
a
Al
straw
Johnson's.
goat. And they come in different sizes.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the smaller. I think this might be my smallest size here. That I think it's the 12-inch. Mm-hmm. But they go up to like almost like 2 feet.
Yeah, and the one we decorate in the dining room, I still think we use the one that I remember using in our house as a little kid.
Probably.
It's really worn out, but these are much sturdier now, these new ones.
So the Julbord, and then I think everybody always. I remember my mom had like the green one with the red star.
And those are wood.
Yeah, these are wood, and they just are easily just fold together, and I mean it's just something you can.
Yeah, and again, if you're having like a table of food or something, you could set them in, like as a decoration, and then when you want to store them.
I do believe we're getting in ones too that have a little candle holder where it's the green
that's
tree
awesome.
with the red.
I'm out of these in the boutique. I might have to run over and steal some from you
stuff,
because
yeah.
everybody's buying these up too.
One thing I like to point out too for people, if you have like, we had a couple people that had like small businesses and they're like, I want to give a gift of like, the breakfast. So this is the breakfast at Al's gift basket. We have lots of different gift baskets online. They're sort of by price range. So like something like this is like I believe $24.95 up to like I think the gold Yule basket, which is really big, is over $100. It's, I think it's
Yeah,
like
but it's a
112.
great gift. We
Yeah.
get a lot of them
And
ordered.
exactly. So it's a great way to send it to someone. It's easy too online because you can actually put in everybody's address and store them there. So if you wanted to do it again the next year,
Yeah.
they're all set there and ready to go. So it's easy just clicking and putting what item you want with the person. If you don't want to do that, you can always email me all that information or call me at Al Johnson. So 920-421-GOAT. I mean, come on.
And leave a message if we don't answer,
Yeah.
because again, we're only there from 7 to 3, and he'll check the messages. So
Some other little ornaments, straw goats, little Tompton girls riding the goats. And then the big thing, I think one of the biggest items that we do sell is Swedish food candy cookies. I've got some here, but I think
lots of food on the holidays.
one of the most popular items too is our sort of Christmas-shaped cookies. So you get the
These are my favorite.
ever popular peppercocker pig.
Well, what's nice, I know that because they're fatter and they're like easier to
Yeah.
dunk in milk. These, for some reason, Rolf and I argue about the fact that these stay crispy even if you accidentally leave the package open. I don't know why.
I like, so I'm a purist. I like the tin. I like the heart tins
Yeah,
the best.
I like the cutouts.
The cutouts are nice. They're a little too thick.
Yeah, you get a lady, a man, a Christmas tree, and a pig.
They're just a touch thicker. That's
And
the
I
thing.
always say that kids can decorate them. If you're a lazy baker and you don't really want to bake, you can just pop these out on a plate, give them a little frosting, and let them decorate them.
And then the other, by the same company, New Yorkers, we have gingerbread houses, and those will be coming and will be online.
Oh, we sold a
soon.
lot of those so
They
fast
went
last year.
Like I wasn't sure about how many to get, and you never know. And so it was the first year we had them, so I just okay, I'll get
So
a
you
couple.
probably double ordered this year.
I ordered more, yeah. I was probably
We
still.
never know what's going to sell.
No, you never know what's
I know
going to
you
sell.
get scared not to order it, and then you don't have enough. So.
And then just the other New Yorkers ones that I love that I think are great, and
my
also make a
God.
great gift.
I love these too.
So Oak Crisps, cardamom cookies.
Oh yeah, and the lemon
Lemon
ones are to die
cookies
for.
are
I
the-
know that they don't ship always. Sometimes they get a little bumped along the way, but they still taste good if they're broken,
Yeah.
people. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat if I bring one of those tubs home of cookie, they're all gone. My favorite are the cardamom. Not if people like cardamom.
See, I like the cardamom. The lemon cookies, I just can't
Yeah.
get by. They're so
Those are like potato chips. You
I
just
know. They're like you bite them, they're crunchy, and then they just sort of.
They're almost like a butter
You know
cookie.
what they remind me of is like the Swedish sand cookies or the.
Yeah.
I think it's sandkukar or
Sandbaka.
sandbaka.
Yeah.
The one that's on the
Yeah.
swan potato flour.
Yes, the swan
Yeah.
potato flour recipe.
Box
That's the best
has
cookie
the
box. Yeah,
Swedish
the recipe's
sand
on the
cookies.
side.
Yeah, you cannot go wrong.
Yeah.
So I think that's sort of just. I mean, Al Johnson's products too. We sell a lot of pancakes.
Yeah, and it's funny
mix.
because the pancake mix and the lingonberries, those are always something that people just want a little piece of Door County, and they're not here. And so people that live here send it to their relatives so they can have a little something for like Christmas morning
And
or.
you know what I did? I realized when I got here today that I forgot like one of the biggest items ever for Christmas that we actually will be coming out with our own version of.
Ooh, my favorite.
So
Glögg.
we got Glögg coming. Yeah. So Glögg was another one. We carry the Grandpa Lundquist.
Tell them what Glögg is, though, because not everybody knows.
So, like in the wintertime, especially in cold Door County, and you're out cross country skiing, and you want to come inside and have something warm. So it's a hot mulled wine, basically.
Yeah.
But it has clove and cinnamon. So we have a mix that you can either add dry red wine to, or add like whatever alcohol you like that you want to add to. I mean, it's really pretty flexible on that.
Yeah.
So like on our new bottle, so we're coming out with our own Glögg that should be coming anytime soon here.
Our own
And
label.
We think it's really great. I mean, Freddie, everybody in the kitchen tried it, and we sort of.
I
came
tried
up-
it. It was really good.
Yeah. So we have like the recipe to make it like at Al's with wine.
Yeah.
And then we have how to make the cold version with our Swedish sangria that you
Yeah,
can get
because
at
we
Julbord.
sell it over at the Stabur, and
super
everybody
popular.
loves our sangria, and we use our Glögg mix to make the sangria next door. So you can make it in the summer or the winter.
And then we have the third recipe, which is like the high octane.
What's that?
I forgot what I called it. The marketing guy forgets what he calls it. I think it's the Viking blood of winter or something ominous sounding. But it has like rum, bourbon, vodka.
You mean the kind Freddie makes for us at our Christmas
pretty much
party
it's
where we can't only have one cup?
The Christmas party where you
blasted?
have like the tiny little teacup up. No, it's really, actually it was really good. Freddie and I tried it. We were like, wow, this is
Yeah,
this is
and what's
super
hard
tasty.
about it a little bit, just so be careful, people. You can't really taste the liquor in it because it's so delicious. The spices just are so overwhelming. And I'll go over to your house or like my friend Trina's house for Christmas, and I always bring a pot of Glögg with me that's already ready to go. And I turn on the stove, I put it on there, I put the ladle there, and everybody's like, what's this? And I'm like, it's Glögg.
I mean,
and instead of having an ice cold beer or a cold glass of wine and it's really cold outside, I have never taken a pot of Glögg home that wasn't empty, ever.
You know what really works well to heat it up? The crock pot.
Yes.
Just,
I didn't think about
it in
that.
there,
I always just bring
turn
one of
it
those
on
big
low,
pots.
just let it sit there, and you can do whatever
good
you want
idea.
with it. Very fun stuff. I'm really excited for Christmas coming up. I love everything, Scandinavian in my Christmas at my house. We celebrate a lot. There's nothing like the idea of like hygge and like
hygge. And hygge means like chilling out, relaxing, and enjoying
just the
things
beauty of everything. And like Door County slows down a lot, and winter comes on, and we have snow, and the kids are playing outside, and fire going, and all this stuff.
Cozy. It's cozy.
It's that feeling, and you just sort of let go and embrace that. I think it's really great. I think these Christmas items definitely help do that.
Definitely. You should check it out online because he's got some great stuff. Yeah. If you're lucky enough to come in the boutique, I was kind of fighting that idea of putting the Christmas out so early, like Christmas in July, really, and Christmas music playing already. Ugh. But anyway, I put some out, and I sold out right away that I had to make more space. And everybody's buying up Christmas. They're happy about it. So
and that's the other important thing, I think, too, with this. I'm sure this video will come out right beforehand, but make sure you buy sooner than later. Just with some of the logistics stuff this year.
We do run out.
It will run out. I sell out every year of all the Tompton stuff, almost all the straw stuff. Definitely like Glögg and other items we will go through, and there's only so much that we can bring in during the holiday season. But hopefully you get your order in and you think of us. And,
the early bird gets the worm, people.
And always, feel free. You can comment below here today and say, hey, you guys forgot this, or can you get this? And stuff. And
we like the comments.
We'll respond to you, and
or if you have suggestions of something we don't know about that's very Swedish, we're open to that. Well, I was going to say I'm excited for Christmas, but you know what really makes me excited is that Kit's wearing my dad's shirt.
I've got an Al Johnson original
So after my
shirt.
dad passed away, Kit and Rolf are about the same size, and my dad has quite the wardrobe that he never wears. So my mom gave Kit a whole bunch of shirts, and he's wearing one of my dad's favorite cowboy shirts.
I think I even have a really comfortable pair of shoes of his.
So I was like, hey, you're wearing my daddy's shirt.
Yeah, no, so I thought I'd wear it today. I love this style of shirt.
And it kind of goes well with the Christmas stuff.
I thought I'd match up a little bit.
I just had to point that out because it was funny. Anyway, well, I'm excited for Christmas, and Kit and I are just busy all the time, working with each other to get everything ready for you guys for Christmas. So
look online or stop in at Al's, and again, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to email or stop in and say hi.
Yeah, we're ready.
Especially when it slows down. Come in
and have some Glögg.
And we got our Julbord coming up too. So if you want to come have some wonderful, delicious Swedish food, come up, and we'll start taking reservations in November, and believe it is it's
that weekend of the 10th.
The 10th and 11th.
Yeah, 10th and 11th of December, I believe.
Yeah, but we'll have more information about that.
And if you have never had a Julbord and you just really want to try something, you should come because it's fabulous. I mean, they really do a good job in the kitchen and putting things together that are strictly traditional Swedish. It's just excellent. So, yeah. But anyway, that ends it for another episode of Door County Girl, and I thank Kit for coming in here.
Thanks.
I like when he's with me. We're friends.
For
we don't get to work
me.
together anymore, but yeah. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will always keep you updated on something new that comes along. So bye for now, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Hey-do. Go Dule. Thanks for watching Door County Girl. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.